The 30-day federal head start. The White House just secured a 30-day head start on every Frontier model release in the United States. President Trump signed the executive order on promoting advanced artificial intelligence innovation and security this morning. It establishes a formal window for federal agencies to evaluate high-capability models before they reach the public API or open weights. This marks the first time the executive branch has codified a specific look-ahead window for models exceeding yet-to-be-defined compute thresholds. Compliance through compute leverage. Under the new framework, the government requests early access to what it calls covered frontier models. While the order is framed as voluntary, to avoid creating a mandatory licensing regime, the administration is using federal compute grants and infrastructure deals as leverage for compliance. NIST and CISA now have 60 days to define the exact hardware and capability metrics that trigger this review period. This move effectively shifts the final vetting process from public red teaming to a closed-door national security assessment. The Mythos Factor. The catalyst for this shift was the internal testing of Anthropic's Claude Mythos. This model showed a 40% improvement in automated vulnerability discovery, leading the lab to keep it private for months. The government's new mandate ensures they are not caught off guard when a system gains significant offensive cyber capabilities. It functions as a hedge against the emergence of autonomous hacking tools that could bypass existing network defenses at scale. Think of it as a mandatory quarantine period for high-risk code. The transparency gap. A major technical friction point is the creation of a classified benchmarking process. This moves the evaluative standard from peer-reviewed papers to a proprietary government scoreboard. For researchers, this creates a transparency gap where the exact criteria for a security flag are unknown. If a model scores high on the government's internal offensive suite, the lab may face pressure to withhold specific weights or capabilities indefinitely. This creates a decouple between what the public sees in a technical report and what the government sees in its labs. The signal under the noise. The pre-release mandate restructures the release cycle of Frontier AI into a managed two-stage process that prioritizes state security over market speed. By leveraging the Mythos Factor and the 30-day review period, the administration is building a strategic air gap between private innovation and public availability. For builders and developers, this implies that the era of the surprise weights drop is functionally over for any system of significant scale. You can expect a 30-day delay in your deployment pipeline as agencies run their proprietary cyber benchmarks against your weights. This setup favors incumbents who can afford the legal and compliance overhead of maintaining a classified relationship with federal auditors. Smaller labs may find the cost of this 30-day silence period prohibitive for fast iteration. The specific next thing to watch is the August announcement of the compute thresholds from NIST. Those numbers will determine if this mandate is restricted to the largest models or if it captures the broader ecosystem of specialized fine-tunes. Subscribe for more.